everybody, and welcome to Cashing Out Broadcasting. We are happy to be back with you guys. This is your girl, Rachel Daniels, alongside with my co-host,
Amber Webster. How you guys doing tonight?
And I'm here, just out of curiosity, I want to know what's going on. I'm Cash Carter of Cashing Out.
All right, Amber, who do we have with us today?
All right, today we have the creator, the director, the executive producer of the new television series, Torch. This is Jason Poole. Say hey, Jason.
Hi, everybody.
Tell us something about Torch.
Torch is a three-part series based on a determined detective that's chasing certain individuals and that's controlling the drug trade in Washington, D.C. It's inspired by the real-life characters of Rayful Edmond, Wayne Perry, and Michael Frey Salters. It's really a reenactment of the legendary street tales that have been told in Washington, D.C. Everything you hear in the news, everything you see in the, on television that's portraying the stories about these legendary people. Even Jay-Z, he quoted Wayne Perry, my Wayne Perry flow in one of his songs. So all the legendary stories that you hear about these people, I'm bringing the true facts to life. I'm a certified paralegal, so I took certain things from their cases and mixed with falsehood, fictitious things. And
Well, is that legal?
Truth and falsehood strangely mixed. Of course it's legal, and I got permission.
All right now.
I know these guys personally, so you know what I'm saying. I have permission, I have written contracts, I have a consent saying that I can do these things. And so it's done.
Okay. All right, and we also have T. Miles over here. You might recognize him from his movie. Recognize too. Tell us something about your movies.
But basically, everybody know about Recognize One. Me being the first independent filmmaker for Redbox with an unknown cast. And right now, the streets demanded part 2, so I had to come back with part 2. It ain't over until you recognize.
Okay. Can we do something? Can we clap it up for that acclamation? You gotta understand, that's a hard thing to do.
Yeah,
a lot of people can't do that.
It truly is.
Back to you, Amber.
So what was your inspiration for Recognize?
What brought the inspiration?
Yeah.
Basically, by me just being in this entertainment business now for like going on 15, 16 years, and me seeing how the generation is switching over. And it's, to me, coming out of the penitentiary system, coming back out on the streets in this entertainment business made me feel like a lot of the generation of today have really lost their identities. And they really respect the wrong men. You know what I'm saying? Like Jason was saying, Jay-Z quoted in one of his songs that people respect the guy who got shot. He respects the shooter. But I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, that's what everybody is looking at. People are just, they don't really know, they can't read, they don't know who men is. I mean, because you wear black, gold teeth, dreads, tattoos all on your face, they won't try him. But if I got on a suit and tie and I walk down the street, they'll try me. But at the end of the day, you don't even know what kind of individual I may be. I may be an individual that came out of the penitentiary system trying to change my life over.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you jump out there with the wrong man, now, here it is now, I done messed up everything. So right now, I had to come and make that movie Recognize, because that's what they need to recognize life. And then they taking lives out here for senseless reasons, so I had to make that movie.
I do have a question because, like, when I see people who wear gold teeth, saggy pants, all that stuff, there is absolutely nothing appealing about that to me. But apparently it won't go away because somebody likes it.
No.
Like, what is it about that that would have made somebody look at that and like, oh yeah, I admire that?
Yeah, and I mean, that's one of the reasons, I'm glad you said it, because that's one of the reasons in the movies that I actually got in the movie about how dealing with these old timers and the old timers and letting these youngins know that, you walk around with your pants sagging at the end of the day in the penitentiary, that's a sign of, man, I don't know if can we cuss on that? Yeah, basically, that lets people know in the penitentiary that you're fucking. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, it's just like how women wear tight pants, to show their figure. In the penitentiary, you let your pants sag, let you know, man, that's my boy right there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what these youngers out here don't know. They don't really know those kind of situations that's taking place out here. So, I mean, if you ask me, man, the penitentiary life and the society is two different places right now. It's like heaven and hell. So, I mean, at the end of the day, man, when you go out and you commit one of these big senseless crimes out here, it's like, man, you dying and you going to hell. To be honest with you, because it's another, and Jason can say it for himself. I mean, a lot of these people out here, they respecting out here in these streets where they so-called gangsters. At the end of the day, man, when it's really time for you to be that gangster, are you really that gangster? Because you about to go into a place where it's full of gangsters. It ain't no guns, ain't none of that. It's about gladiator style. You having your knife, he having his knife. You being up on your opponent. Right now, you can shoot a person from across the street and kill people who ain't got nothing to do with it and keep running. That's why I had to make recognized, because these youngers out here is lost.
Absolutely, I agree with that. So let me ask you, when did this movie come out, the first one?
The first one came out in December of 2012.
Okay, so that came out before the Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, and everything.
All
so
that.
how did everything that's going on in our society when it comes to black men and black men youth is affecting like your filmmaking style now?
I mean, really, if you ask me, I mean, a lot of the Trey Martin situations and all that, if you ask me, really been taking place for a long time. It's just that the internet now is really.
Oh, it's a bug on me. Oh, it's a spider. Okay.
I was trying to.
Yeah,
No, you don't subtle with that. You slap it. Okay.
If he'd a bitch, you'd have had spider senses. You know, but I mean, like you were saying, a lot of those situations have already been taking place. It's just the internet is really exposing a lot of stuff. A lot of this stuff been going on. We just didn't really have no knowledge of it because modern day technology now is showing us, and we really now paying attention with the racism and all that. That's been going on for a long time. So I mean,
Do you think it's kind of, and feel free to chime in as well, you guys too. Do you think it's kind of a good thing we're going through this right now? Because it is kind of a race battle so much, especially if you're on social media and you read people's comments, it's getting very racist out there. Do you think it's kind of a good thing that we're opening our eyes again?
I think, to really be honest with you, I think, man, a lot of people are taking the internet and really using it for the wrong reasons. I mean, the internet, if you ask me, is really killing us off, really. I mean, now, someone like myself and also like Jason, we take the internet to our advantage because we have product to put out. But you got a lot of these other people out here, man, that's having all these internet battles and fights, and it's leading to where you're getting in the streets and you're seeing each other and it's going to another level. Right. I mean, to be honest with you, I really believe it's our downfall because right now it's building up the tension for a race war. If you really ask me, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, a lot of people don't really see this and seeing what's about to happen, but at the end of the day, you better get ready.
What do you think?
I think as far as the internet is concerned, I think it's good. It has both sides, good and bad. Yep. For one reason, people are finding a forum to be able to reach out to and speak and talk about things that they never had, a way to talk about to people, you know what I'm saying? So they have a forum to speak now. Mm-hmm. I think if it's used in a positive way, it can continue and grow more and more. If it's continually used in a negative way, because you got a lot of negativity on the internet. Yeah. And it can ruin, it can destroy companies, it can destroy lives, it can destroy everything around you. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, physically, socially, economically, agriculturally, everything can be destroyed from that. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that, yeah.
Everything can be destroyed from that, but I think that it's good in some way because you give people that never had a forum to speak and let themselves know. You have a lot of intelligent people, a lot of good people out in this world, that never been able to say what they really want to say.
Or had an
and be heard, had an opportunity to be heard. Mm-hmm. I'm one of those people.
I'm one of them.
Thank you.
I guess in a sense we all are.
That's the big thing about it. That's the big difference. Is if you have some type of goal or you have some type of talent, and you can use that to benefit other people. Now, the bad part is the people who don't have talent, and they want to be recognized. Somebody who want to be recognized. It's just like somebody who want to be recognized in the club. What are you gonna do?
They're gonna be seen. They want to be seen. They want to be seen.
So he's gonna throw all them ones, his last dollar in his pocket. He want everybody to see him.
Yeah. So that's the same thing on the internet. What they're doing is, I have no talent. I have no dream or ambition. My job is now, I'm just going to tear down the people who are doing something. Right. So they're going to say something about he just did a little old black boy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But not knowing that you took your time out to think about, let me do a movie. Yeah. Let me do something that I can do, I have the leverage to do now, so I don't have to go to, somebody else. I can do it on my own.
Right.
Or they don't know the background of this guy. Man, this guy,
that's the problem.
Man, he's a childhood friend. That's all I need to say. But I know some things about him, man, that you'd be like, oh, he's doing movies now? Are you serious?
Yeah, but see, people don't see that.
So a lot of people don't know the background of people and things like that, the transition.
And that's the crazy part, because I get a lot of people on the internet, as much as I try my best to lend my helping hand and try my best to help people. You know, it's only one of me. So if I can't assist you at that time, I mean, I can't really help you. But if I can, I will. But some people take that and they run with it. Oh man, you bitch ass nigga. Woo. Little do you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna go back with it. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you with that. You know what I'm saying? But what you gotta understand is, I don't have no problem when I see you, I'm gonna see you.
Right.
I mean, that's it and that's all to it. I don't do all that internet stuff. I don't do that. Right. I'm trying to make it. I done live that life. I ain't trying to go back to that life. Most people who really live the life of what these people out here glorifying don't really want that life no more.
No.
Yeah.
I'm one of them.
It's the same thing with the hood. Same thing with the hood. If you lived in the hood,
I'm not going back.
Stay in the hood.
I'm not going back in no damn hood. Why should I go back to the hood?
Stay in there, man.
Yeah, why?
That's why you know who
continue to live in the conditions that you're trying to, raise above.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go hang back in my hood for what? That's crazy. I'm just being honest with you.
What are you doing?
Since you have an unknown cast, how did you use the internet to cast your members, or how did you go about with that?
I'm gonna let you answer that. No.
Yeah, guys. That one of our co-hosts is one of the stars in the movie.
She's done a lot.
She's playing coy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Back in the day.
No, I mean, no, a lot of people I do. I mean, like I said, a lot of people reaching out to me. Like I said, I love Atlanta. I salute Atlanta. Atlanta's been very good to me. I mean, a lot of people reach out to me. I've noticed a lot of actors and actresses here in Atlanta is that they don't mind breaking their back for you, as long as they know it's going to be something that at the end of the day is going to count. It's a lot of people that do a lot of situations out here that ends up being nothing. And I mean, that hurt a lot of these independent actors and actresses because, they didn't waste their time, they didn't waste their gas, they didn't waste eating, they done did all that to come break their neck for your project, but at the end of the day, it really goes nowhere. So right now, once you break into the system and you do get a product out, you have no problem with no more actors and actresses because they're going to come at you. I mean, like crackheads and dope things, they're going to come. And right now, I'm just blessed to be in a position where people recognize real what's going on. And I mean, I don't have no problem with casting.
Jason, what was your biggest struggle in making Torch?
It sounds like
funding.
twerk.
Funding. Everything else.
Come on, man.
I mean, everything else was cool, man. I came to Atlanta to shoot.
He knows something. We're
a
gonna
trailer.
get to it.
Oh, we gonna get into that.
I came in Atlanta to shoot.
You want me to answer that? You want me to answer that?
For 2 days. I've been here.
You can tell the truth.
I've been here.
You can be real. You don't have to have the image on here.
I've been here over almost 2 weeks now. I mean, what? Yeah, I'm only supposed to be here 2 days.
Let me tell y'all about Jason.
Please do.
Let me tell y'all about Jason.
Please do.
Jason, this dude is a hell of a writer. I mean, he haven't even said nothing about his books yet, though. I mean, he's a best-selling author, you know what I'm saying, with books like Larceny and Prince of the City, but this dude got a lot of connections. I mean, a lot of connections. And I mean, he came to Atlanta, he called me. He said, hey, you know something when somebody calls and said, hey, where you at? But I know he's in D.C., and I'm like, man, what's up? I'm in Atlanta. Look, homie, I know this last minute, but man, we shooting. I said, what the hell you shooting? Man, I'm shooting Torch. So I'm like, oh, when? What, you want me to fly to D.C.? No, I'm in Atlanta. Man, I'm shooting scenes here now. Man, come on, man. So when someone tells you that, and I know he the kind of dude that ain't gonna really be bullshitting and playing with you.
Right.
And in my mind, I'm like, okay, this dude got something. He got something big, because ain't nobody just gonna be jumping up, coming somewhere, and just shooting something that's out of the blue all the way in another city. And don't know nobody really but me and probably a couple other people. So I mean,
2 people.
To be honest with you, what you looking at right now, he's saying funding, but when you got respect is bigger than money. Because dudes will do anything for you when they respect you. I stop everything I do for this dude. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in the middle of getting my project out, right now I put that to the side for my homie. You know what I'm saying?
That.
So right now, that's the real story. That's the real story.
And I sold my Rolex on the way down so I could pay for this film.
That's what he told me. That's what he told me.
You know what I'm saying? I sold a Rolex, brand new, 2014.
But for real, no, that's one thing I can't. He really did that. And I mean, that's when someone believes in a vision to get something done. I mean, because the lifestyle of that jewelry stuff, I mean, we came from that.
We did the same thing with
That came from a lifestyle that I'm trying to ban.
Hustlers throw that away and get it back 2 or 3 times bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Let me
200
ask you,
times bigger.
since you do films and you do television, what do you say the difference is? Like, what would you say is more like harder, I guess you can say? Which one is harder?
Which one you?
Or more
I can't say.
time-consuming
This is
or
my first
financial?
time filming.
I would say television.
I like television. I like
Television?
I like television. I like it.
I don't know. I haven't filmed a movie yet, so I'm filming the television series first. I could tell you about some books. You want to know about some books? I can tell you that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as filming, this is my first time doing it. It's beautiful. I met a lot of actors just like, man, hey, come on, I'll help you out. I'll be this, do that. I met Carl Payne the other day, man, real cool cat. And I met him on the set of one of these reality shows the other day. And I talked to him. They were still filming. He took me in the back in the kitchen and got to rapping to me. I told him my story. I told him, you know, I went from prison, changed my life around, became a best-selling author while in prison. Wrote all these, I wrote 21 movies, 14 novels, a ton of reality shows. I have a lot of content because I have nothing but time to write. And I talked to the guy, man, he's a real cool dude. He's like, man, just give me a call, man. I'll be in your trailer, man. Now we'll go from there. So I met a lot of people. Tony Franklin, he joined in. Terry Miles, the actress Jessica. What's Jessica's name? I forgot her name. I got a lot of people that've been on television before. I took classes there. Yeah. And they're just coming on and being a part of this. But they're looking into the project because the project is a lot more serious than just talking about it.
It is. Once you get the script, it's ridiculous.
They're talking about something that has the DMV area so hyped on it. You know, once you have the area where you're from or wherever the town you're from that you're filming on, when those people get involved, your project become bigger and bigger and bigger. So, you know, the DMV, the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area, they so on it so much. Right now, they're just, you know, having a snowball effect. And I'm down in Atlanta, everybody's showing me love, man. I haven't paid to go in the club yet.
Yeah, speaking of that.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Maryland. Maryland.
Oh, you from Maryland?
Bethesda.
Oh, Bethesda, okay.
I have an apartment in Bethesda.
You have a what?
I have an apartment in Bethesda.
Oh, an apartment.
Bethesda,
Okay, we might be
right there
visiting
by
soon.
White Flint Mall.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, family didn't even know it, y'all.
Hey, we didn't even know
Y'all
that.
Southerners know nothing about that, so y'all could just.
Yeah, we do.
She go with that shit.
All right, so
You're from Bethesda. You had a real silver spoon life there,
I
huh?
do. Yeah.
Excuse me?
I'm not thug at all.
yeah, we about to open up the can. So that was round one. We did the Mayweather round.
Okay.
Took it easy on everybody. Make sure we got all your information out.
Okay.
Now we're going to get into the little
The
bit of
juicy
nitty-gritty,
personal
juicy
stuff.
So, we're going to go back to the casting stuff, right?
Yeah.
For your casting on the first movie, Recognize, it's pretty smooth, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, you had success with that, and of course, with success.
Comes bitches.
Yeah. So now part 2 comes
I
up.
finished the sentence.
Yeah.
Comes what?
No, that's what I was getting at.
Oh, bitches or riches?
Bitches.
Both.
Oh, okay.
Both. Part 2 comes out. You're casting. Before, I know you had a casting couch before. I know we all did. That casting couch now.
I've never had one. I've never had one.
We're going to call it a casting chair. Meaning that you have to go out and actually look for, we're just going to talk about the females now.
Yeah.
Look for specific
You
females.
are beating around the bush so
No,
bad.
I'm gonna-
What did you ask? How many bitches
He's
I fucked?
asking you, have you ever had sex with any of your cast members?
I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm being honest with you. No, I'm really being honest with you. And I mean, she probably could really stand it. I mean,
Damn, why do I always have to stand there?
no, because you was there. I mean, what I'm about to say, see, the last movies I did at the time, my ex was the producer. So,
Was she your ex?
Shalonda, yeah. So that was my, so I never, and then every woman that comes on the set, I respect them all. Because see, once dealing with women, it's like this. And even the movie she was in, it was a cast of all women. So
Naked women.
yeah, so when you play with one, I gotta play with them all because there's no one that's cool. I mean, I show respect to everybody, but my ex is the one who actually was casting the women.
Gotcha.
So I never had a casting couch.
Okay, so
Have you ever thought about it?
What? Fucking one of them?
Yeah.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
I know that they're like naked in front of you.
I mean,
Have you ever been like, damn?
No,
What kind of round is this?
okay, man, let me tell you.
No, have they?
It's a juicy round.
Okay.
And you gotta be
See, that's
honest.
what I was getting.
Especially during the sex
Okay.
scenes.
What?
I
never had a
sex
scene.
scene.
You know,
You know,
I
when you
seen and
film it.
recognized too that Assy, he was pulling her out the water in the trailer, guys. Make sure you go watch it. He's pulling a woman out of the water and it's nothing but ass.
But my ex was actually right there.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead, answer it.
All right,
What you about to
I know
ask?
what he's getting at.
Yeah.
What?
any of the women ever got to you to get a better part?
Oh, of course.
And you, at that time, I know you couldn't do it because you're the ex.
Yeah.
Now you're free.
Yeah, I'm free.
In a way, I don't know if you're free. I don't know the situation,
Yeah.
but now you're free.
Yeah.
You start working on some more things.
Yeah.
They come up to you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What do I do?
What do you do?
They coming up to you.
Now, I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna be honest with you. It
Okay.
depends on the level of what I'm dealing with. Now, if it's someone that's gonna be a star of my movie, then no. Because 9 times out of 10, they're gonna think they can run the set better than me.
Right.
Then other women that's gonna be watching,
That's
women,
not true.
women watch women. They watch women. So if I'm over here with you and me and you are like this, the women over there watching, like, okay, well, he fucking her. So what I gotta do is I gotta evenly make it all out.
Yeah, but let me tell you what my homeboy said. Let me tell you what Samedy told me. He works on the show too, but he's doing it like the draft thing. Samedy told me a long time ago. He's like, Cash, you hit them all. You hit them all. Can't none of them say nothing back. They can't say nothing bad about you. If you hit them all,
You can't.
Yes.
come on. Yes, you can. Think about it. Look at the
But there's so
philosophy.
much.
can't.
I can't.
You can't. I mean,
I just messed
yeah, I
with
agree. So
you.
you
I
can't
just
hit
said
them
you
all.
were fumble.
No. None of them. None of them. Not no female that I've had in a film I have not had sex with. At the end of the day, I'm a man. Of course, I would love to bust their ass wide open. But I mean, all the way to the bustivity. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's either you like the money or you like the bitches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
And right now, I love the money. I love the money.
But like, do you ever have like deleted scenes that you take for yourself?
I have deleted scenes that wasn't me.
I'm just saying.
Matter of fact, Tony Franklin's scene was a deleted scene.
Yeah, Tony Franklin. Yeah, he get
Them motherfuckers was going in. They forgot we was there. I was like, I didn't even put their scene in there. It was so heated. I didn't even put it.
Yeah, so
Where can we find that?
because they both had mates. So I was like, oh nah, don't put that shit in there. Don't put that
at
shit
that
in there.
time, yeah.
It was so
That's why you can't have
crazy that when I had the red carpet, the female didn't even come because she was married. Because she thought I was gonna put that scene in, but I ain't into that. I ain't trying to break
don't ruin no relationship.
No, I ain't trying to do
But
that.
then again, man, they have to respect art.
Yeah.
Though, you know?
I told them what to do. These motherfuckers went further than that. But it looked good, but nah, I didn't want to show that. And plus,
because you kind of have a.
and to be honest with you, in the films I'm doing, they street films, but I try to have it hood enough for the hood to like, but classy enough for older people like. So I don't really do no nudity.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I don't do
noticed
that. I don't really
we
do
do
no
nudity
nudity.
on the show, man.
I don't
No,
really do
we
no
don't.
nudity.
Not, I'm talking about the after shows, not when you're
Now on the locker room with Amber and them, they was naked. I wanted to fuck all them.
Amber was naked.
I wasn't naked.
No,
I was a classy one.
No, they wasn't naked. Well, nobody naked. No.
Amber.
It was just ass being
naked.
shown, but it wasn't.
Hell
No, she
no.
wasn't naked. No, she wasn't naked.
I'm a virgin.
You gotta get naked to get in my film.
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
gotta get naked.
That's the man you might need to talk to.
You gotta-
Now on the set the other day,
The moaning and all
No,
that, it has to
no.
be real.
The
You
set
know
the
what I'm
other-
saying? Yeah,
Torch,
let's talk about-
go in
hold
the
up,
bathroom,
hold up,
you know what I'm saying? You want
hold
to
up.
play, you know, do something before you come
Hey,
out.
yeah,
You got to feel good. When
hey,
you, when
this
you get
show
there.
Torch, this show Torch is real.
So, wait a minute. Like, can I be like a cop or something that just come in and like, everybody get
No,
naked?
you don't want to be no cop.
No,
you want to
no.
be Big Ed Gurry.
You want to be the character, yeah.
They
You want to be the character that he's talking about.
They fucking.
Okay, yeah. Okay. What do I prepare for the scenes?
I went in the scene the other day. I went in the scene the other day. They was in that motherfucker busting.
Hey, do y'all need do y'all need a person to hold
Just
the mic? I'll hold the boom mic.
Sometimes
Man,
when you
come on
watch
through,
that, how do you
anything.
feel? What does it make you feel like when you're watching it? Sometimes when it gets that intense.
Tell the truth.
Man.
Because you directing was saying some crazy shit.
So do you feel like?
This is how he was directing. I was like,
Man,
yeah, bust it over. Yeah, sharp.
No, you
Really?
I got excited. I got excited, but I was more so happy and excited that I wrote a scene that people can fall in love with, man. They can, come to.
Look how they look at Jason. Look.
You're so safe. You're so safe.
He's
and
so lying.
It's a facade.
Always. I don't keep it like that.
It's called acting.
You need to be
gonna
in
keep it
Torch. He
moving.
needs to be in Torch.
It's gonna keep me moving in life. You know what I'm saying?
No, Torch is real. The streets gonna love Torch because it's real. It ain't no, it's real. I mean, they showing pussy in this motherfucker. It's real,
Ain't
nigga.
in this thing.
Wait, isn't this supposed to be? When is this supposed to air?
Netflix, you can show all that. You can show that on
Oh,
Netflix.
okay.
You can show that.
Yeah, Netflix.
It's real. Fuck The Wire. Fuck all that other shit. This shit is real.
I'm
I
about to
mean, I would show some titties, but I ain't showing those.
Nah, you gotta show that box.
Yeah, show that box again.
They show titties already on shows. You gotta show that box
again.
The thing is, okay, you might come in there saying that, but when you co-acting with your partner, and your chemistry is getting there. Man, you might lose focus of what you're saying. Like that's what happened the other day.
The other two girls.
They was in the bed, and next thing you know,
this girl wasn't no lesbian.
This girl was
gone,
and she was so afterwards. She was so upset.
She wasn't a lesbian.
She didn't do any type of interaction with females. Now we don't know what she was doing. Did she do at home or her?
Nah, she wasn't no lesbian.
Is she bi-curious?
This nigga said cut. They still was going.
We said cut.
They still was going.
This girl was so into it. They were still going. And then after she was upset because he told him like I didn't come in for that. But I got caught in the moment.
So what's your Snapchat name? I need to know, see who this is, just in case.
I don't know.
Wait, would you do a girl on girl scene?
Yeah, I would. I would do a girl on girl scene.
You
Titties
would?
out and everything?
Would y'all do a scene like right now?
Would you give me your card?
I mean, it's just acting.
would do
You
a
know,
scene
it's
right
not
now.
like
Let me pull out my.
it's just acting.
Yeah, you gotta look
Like
at
when
that.
you act, I mean, you could be somebody.
Can I ask
I could be a lesbian for a day.
No.
For
Can I
2
ask
months.
y'all a question? Can I play host?
Go ahead.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Sure.
Would you fuck the director to get a role?
No.
Would you?
I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm laughing at him.
No, keep it 100.
I'm laughing at him.
Keep it 100.
Depending on the
Keep it
movie,
100.
It depends on the fucking ro- It depends on who's.
the budget, the movie, and the director.
Would you? Let her answer that motherfucker, will you?
Amber, come on, this is us. You know how we get down.
KeepItReal.com.
I keep it real. You don't keep it real. You the one who don't keep it real.
Okay, keep it real. No, keep it real.
Always.
It depends.
What it depends on?
I feel like a hoe saying this.
Okay, that's a bunch of
I mean, it is
hoes.
what it is. I mean, okay.
Would you fuck the director
Probably
to
like
get a
once
role?
in life.
Huh?
Oh, since you already did that.
No, I never did it. I've never done
Would
it.
you fuck the director to get a role?
It depends on like if it was like an A-list role, yeah, maybe.
Would you?
Once.
It depends on the circumstances. If
Yeah,
I'm single,
if I'm single,
because I won't cheat off of that. If I'm single, and I would actually probably do more than try to just fuck him.
I probably try to be with
Let me
him.
tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I probably try to be
Now,
with
let me
him.
tell you something. Peep game. This nigga said no first. But then she said she'll fuck. She came and said, oh,
No. Let me explain. Hold on. Let me explain. I will clear that. Hold on. No. It wasn't evolving because I thought about like if I was right now, right here, my circumstance.
If I
The
wanted
answer
to
is
be on,
no.
like, swordfish,
But it's like if I had.
Would you fuck?
I gotta be swordfish.
Not to get it
What's the
depends.
difference?
But like I said, I wouldn't
I'm just
fuck. I would
saying,
try
if
to date you. Like
that
I would
road
bring
is
more
take my
to the
career
table
to
than
the
that
next
because if you
level,
screwing
yeah.
me, I'm one of those chicks. You ain't screwing her and we working together. I don't think so. So I would try to get to your heart. And if it didn't work, it is what it
It
is.
can happen.
What happened?
It was just two conversations coming out.
Oh, I'm
But
sorry.
no, that's how it gets though.
I'm
It
so
gets that way.
sorry.
We're gonna bring it back. Okay, so we know that Amber probably would if she was single
It depends
for
on
her
the role.
role.
One
For, like, the
more
role.
question.
Wait, I have a question. Would you guys screw Gabourey Sidibe to be on Empire?
Would I screw who?
Gabourey Sidibe.
I'll do it for her to be on the show.
Precious.
Precious. Who was that?
Big
I would
girl.
smash Precious to be on this show.
You don't know who?
Precious?
Yeah.
I would
Shit.
smash Precious for a direct connect to whoever
That's what I'm
is
talking
the
about. See, he
executive
see like I
producer
see.
for that.
I can't fuck her.
With two hats on, you know what I'm saying? I would do it.
I can't fuck her.
You said you'll do.
For the connect.
I'll put an Amber mask
I'm
on.
talking shit. I'm talking
For the connect, yeah.
I'll put an Amber mask on.
You can put my mag time
I'll
up.
put a shit.
Man.
So get her on the show.
Turn this joint backwards and get the
Let me ask you
moving.
one question then. But I ain't gonna say fuck. Would you just give him some head on the low just to get a scene?
No.
Man, y'all don't
Yeah, that's
Would you
what
give
I'm
him?
saying.
Would you give him
Not
head?
no head.
Not for no one
Not
scene.
no head for no scene. Hell no.
No, I'm saying in the movie. I mean for your role.
No. Not no head.
Like Queen Latifah scene and set it off.
Not no head.
Like the Madonna.
You wouldn't get no head up.
Not no
Hand
head.
job.
You wouldn't get no.
That's too much.
You wouldn't get no head up.
That's my mouth is just different.
Hand job though.
Your mouth is different from your vagina?
No, I'm saying I would rather.
Goodness
You can
gracious,
protect
I mean.
your vagina more than you can protect your mouth. I feel like.
Yeah. And if
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna,
you'll give him some
that's
pussy,
the-
but not no
They
head.
said that. I need to change the schematics of this show.
No.
Stop.
No.
So that- you'll
You
do
gotta
the same
protect them.
I would.
I'm not giving.
You wanna
I'm
date
not
him.
giving
Hold on, wait a
him
minute.
head.
We got wholesome girls here on this show.
She said she want to date the nigga.
Yeah.
That's smart. She's
That ain't smart because you think.
What if it's somebody
Because
that you're
here's
not
the thing, though.
attracted
What if,
to?
hold on. What if he
'Cause he's
hits
different,
and then I
girl.
still don't get the role?
No.
There's no guarantee,
Well,
nothing.
you should be
Yes,
fucking when you
it's
get in the
a
role. You
guarantee,
do
baby.
the
We put this in
paperwork.
writing.
When you do the paperwork, you already know you win.
Y'all better
Yeah.
get Lord.
That agreement should already be understood.
That should be already
I
understood.
mean, but still, though, I just.
You know, most agreements like that are not understood after you pull out. So, you know what I'm saying? After it's over with. Hey, look, after it's over with, it's like, hold up, change my mind.
Since they threw it all on us, now, you got Lee Daniels.
He's gay.
Oh, no.
Hold on, listen. About to give you.
Me?
Hold on, listen. Put you on Empire. Ain't about to cut you a check for $10 million for a star role, but you just gotta just slide their head on them.
I can't do that.
You talking about cash? About to say me, you about to be like, shit, 10 million? Okay.
Nigga, I'll be broke for the rest of my life. Fuck Empire, fuck all that shit. Hey! Now let me tell you now if Oprah came up to me and wanted me to do, I'll do anything. She wanted me to eat.
But you gotta eat. But you gotta eat Oprah and Stedman.
Okay, how about
Can
this?
Stedman just pat me on the back like, keep going, bro? Can you do that? I'll let that.
What about this? What about
Them niggas in Hollywood.
Cicely
is gay.
Tyson?
Huh? Who?
Cicely
Cicely Tyson. Man, I hit the
is
shit
beautiful.
out.
But she's like 90
I've been in love with Cicely Tyson since I was a kid.
I would hit Precious. Y'all don't understand.
I wouldn't hit Cicely Tyson with a Mack truck on 85.
Not right now.
130.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm talking about right now,
30,
not her
40
good
years
days.
ago.
All the black actresses out there.
Nothing turned me on about Cicely Tyson. Fuck no. She's probably like a prune with her clothes off. I don't know shit like
I would
that.
tear that
Okay.
I'm gonna throw up on her, man.
Real quick kitty game. Fuck, marry, kill.
Who would you fuck? Who
Beyonce,
would you marry? Who would you kill?
Kim Kardashian, Serena Williams. Gotta fuck one, marry one,
Serena
kill one.
Williams?
That's too good.
I probably would kill Serena Williams because I already heard her pussy stink.
I wouldn't
Oh
expect
my
that. What?
goodness.
Yeah.
I still hit them.
Where you hear that from?
I kill Serena Williams.
Not the tennis one. Not the tennis. You talking about another one?
I'm talking about the tennis one.
Hold
Hold
on.
up. So hold
I
up.
wasn't expecting. Okay.
So I would kill Serena Williams. You said Kim Kardashian and Beyonce? And what's the other two?
That was just it.
No, you say what I gotta do?
Fuck, marry, kill. So you killed her. Fuck, marry.
I'm married.
I would probably kill Serena Williams. I'll fuck Beyonce and I'll probably marry Kim Kardashian.
Ew. Okay, you shook your head
Why
at that.
ew?
What's yours?
I like straight black women. You know what I'm saying?
Like white girls? Like what?
Nah, I just like what she do.
Kim Kardashian is dead immediately. You know what I'm saying? She's out that picture.
I just like how she
All right, Taraji, Gabrielle.
I would marry Taraji in a minute.
Taraji, Gabrielle, and Sanaa. Start over.
I would marry Taraji.
You wouldn't marry
Gabrielle would
Sanaa?
be my side chick. And
She's always a side chick.
Who is it?
and Sanaa. Sanaa would be my long lost love that I would never get over.
I would kill Gabrielle.
You know, she's a beautiful woman.
I would marry
People say
Taraji.
I would marry Taraji though because
She's so fun.
she classy and
I'd fuck
gangster.
Sanaa.
You know what I'm
She's
saying?
a freak
You got to mix both of them together.
Let's have this time conversation.
And she's from a neighborhood, so
She is?
Yeah.
Okay, so what, like, freaking like what? Like,
Man, that broad is a freak, dog.
like
He said
I mean, like,
Serena
what,
Williams'
like-
pussy stank.
Yeah.
clamps and shit?
And I'm gonna tell you why I say Serena Williams pussy stink, because I done heard it from 3 different dudes who don't even know each other. They say the same damn thing.
Wow, y'all
mean, she-
recognize.
That's how you know.
so she been around.
She's an athlete. You
Fuck it.
sweat. It's hot.
Nah.
You know.
Nah.
Her money
You
can
know,
buy.
y'all know my
Can't do
mama.
that. They got to get that summer's eve, man. You can't mess with that
You
stinking
can stink on
stuff.
the court, but not when we done went out.
Yeah,
Drake
But
like
the
this.
stink they talking about,
that's
they
a
said
She has
complete
like she has
kind of stink.
BV stink probably.
that's
What's
a.
that?
When your pussy stink.
What does it smell like though?
I'm not.
Her pH
views of
balance
this-
ain't right, man.
The views of this portion
That
of
means
the show is
someone's
not.
Like you
Inside of her.
know. I
She
think you should
constantly
know.
sweating and stuff. She's active, so her
box-
pH
if
balance is
box
off a
fucked up with
lot.
me, I'm just gonna put my foot on you.
Yeah, because
Fuck
I
around,
like to
man.
put my mouth down there. I can't do that,
I
man.
don't want that shit for me. Because when your box stink,
Let me
that
tell you.
shit that
Oh, I can't do that
I
one.
think y'all should like create some type of movie or TV show about stinking boxes, like.
stink
No,
box.
just like like
Stink
stink
box.
box. And it'd be this girl that has a stinking box, but then some kind of hero comes and save it, and he just kind of shakes.
No.
I mean, a lot.
You should do like cab confessions, but then you have people talk about their stank box experience.
Nah.
Like, nobody really
No,
wanna
this is
be-
what I want to ask
Funny.
y'all. What I want to ask y'all is this: how come when your box do stink, You act like you don't even know it.
I don't know anything about that.
I mean, you make it seem like it's.
What you say?
Like,
No, but I understand because
Who? I don't have a stink box.
I understand what he's talking about though, even though it hasn't been
I have
me.
a-
You
I have
hug
someone
people
close
and you
to me
can
who has
smell
a
it.
stink box.
A stink box?
But I feel like she's not like as close to me. Like I'll be like, yo.
You smell the box?
I smell my friend like smell her panties. I'm like, no. And I was like,
Oh
okay.
my God.
I smelled it. I was like, ah.
What did it smell like? Just give me the description. Close your eyes.
Crabs.
No,
Like mayonnaise, like
Fishy?
old mayonnaise.
no, it just smelled like
Butter popcorn?
it was like, ooh.
Like a cat
Like one of
fart.
those, like a ooh.
Like a whip.
It wasn't like
Cat food.
I don't know. It just smells like.
Did it make your
like
teeth
a,
jiggle?
Ooh.
I'm gonna tell you another smell.
She
I don't
said like a
I'ma
woo.
tell you
She
another
can't
thing
even
I don't like.
explain it.
describe the
No.
smell.
I hate women that they smell so damn. I call it psycho boo boo box.
Okay, yeah, explain that.
They smell so good when you kissing on, but then you take their clothes
Yeah,
off.
as soon as
And hold
come
on,
off.
as soon as you push
What
in.
kind of women are you
no,
dating?
no.
Everything cool until you get in.
No, but when you pull
Yeah.
it out on a full pump, they go.
And look,
Oh my.
and look, when you get
Especially when you hit it from the back.
yeah,
Poof.
and look, you gotta be like
She
this.
come up
And you
with
gotta turn your head to the
You be
side,
like,
hit in front of the back, and
What
breathe.
kind of women are you?
I'm a
guys
long
dating?
thing.
Let me tell you something. Hold on.
That only happened. That only happened. That only happened a couple times.
No, hold on.
That only happened a couple times. I'm
These
from the
are some
hood.
beautiful ass women.
Yeah, there's some strippers in Atlanta too that. be
One thing
smelling
about
like
me, I'm not even gonna take my clothes off if you ain't looking good. So I mean, at the end of the day,
See, that's where y'all
Nah, I hit
messed
some
up,
ugly
though.
chicks before. I ain't gonna lie. man.
That's where y'all messed up.
but now
Yeah, I done hit some
the way
ugly
I'm
chicks
doing, I ain't
with
got to
nice
hit no
bodies.
ugly ass chicks.
But look, that's where y'all be messing up sometimes. You need some, if a girl to me is all made up all the time, she got some shit to hide, especially with what's going on, the transgender community and everything. You
Yeah, I
need
mean-
to have not an average looking chick, she's pretty, but it's like a natural thing.
Like
Because
Missy
that
T.
way,
I like girls
I
like
won't
that too.
spend
I
time
like
painting myself
You know
up.
that-
I'll spend more time cleaning
the
my
girl
body
that-
because I don't
body.
have to do all
That's
that
right
extra.
there. Lord.
All right, so
Some
before
dudes don't know
we
how to
wrap it up,
communicate with that with a
before we
woman.
wrap it
Don't
up,
know
we
how to
want to
act.
give you guys the opportunity to tell people where they can find out more information. Go ahead.
You can Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Terry Head Miles. You can look me up. You can hit me up. It's basically me who will respond back to you. That's really it. Recognized 2, definitely be out. I got Recognized 2 and the magazine release birthday bash. I'm gonna have October 24th. So come on out. All Black affair I have every year. So come on out, man.
And also, everybody can still go to Redbox
Yeah, you
and go
still-
make sure to
yeah.
pick up that Recognize.
Yeah.
So make sure you go look at the movie.
Definitely go on redbox.com. You
Yeah.
can see the movie. Redbox now is converting over like Netflix.
Yeah.
So you can actually almost order your movie on your television too. So you can definitely, man, support, man. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm
yeah.
the streets, man. I
Yeah,
mean, I'm the real right here, man. And support me, stand up for me.
And you, sir?
Well, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all that. Author Jason Poole. You can go on the internet, Amazon.com. Any bookstore where books are sold. I'm a 4-time best-selling author. First novel is Larceny. Made the Essence bestsellers list 24 days after it came out. Convicts Candy, a very controversial HIV awareness novel, was on the Wendy Williams show. Victoria's Secret, that was a national bestseller, did a lot. And my latest book under my own logo and my own publication and music company is Gangster Chronicle Books. The name of the book is Prince of the City. And pick that up, man. You know, I own everything to that. And I was just, my friend just signed over the rights to all the music label. We have a music label. And he signed all the rights over to it. So Gangster Chronicles Music, Gangster Chronicles Books. We just trying to do something big. You just go online and just look it up. Look up Jason Poole. I'm there. If you don't see my face or whatever, just continue to look it up. I'm there. And I will get right back at you.
There you go.
All right, guys. So we really enjoyed you.
I enjoyed y'all.
Co-host, any last words?
You guys know where to find me. Instagram, Facebook, Amber Webster.
Oh, make sure you go watch that movie, Recognize. Make sure you prepare for yourself for Recognize 2. Make sure you prepare yourself for Torch.
Torch.
Make
right.
sure you, hey, all that's gonna be great.
We're shooting right now.
We're all gonna be in that series.
Just leave that joint in
We're
Torch.
all gonna be in that series.
Torch is one of the realest
Come on through.
series, man. It's coming out.
We shooting tonight, man. We shooting at 115 Martin Luther King Avenue. We got a restaurant scene. We shooting. I'll be shooting it all week long. I came here to shoot a trailer, and I ended up shooting the whole thing. I'm supposed to been here 2 days. I've been here 2 weeks now. I'm looking for a place to stay right now, so I might not never leave.
All right, so we should be seeing more of him. So for Amber Webster, Cash Carter, I'm your girl Rachel Daniels. This is Cashing Out.
He'll beat it up, throw that, throw them legs up to the headboard. Thought that was what your head's for. Say your nigga too cool to hit, and throw that pussy round on some gangsta-ish. Bang, 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 Coco Airway, she.